Hi, I'm Javi Rodriguez and I recently moved to Santa Cruz de Tenerife. I joined the Spanish beta tester group for the cash loophole software about 4 months ago. I've tried to make money online before, but I just ended losing money. Probably lost about 4,000 euros. I was so angry, I almost gave up. But then I saw an ad looking for beta testers in Spain to use the cash loophole software for free. That was 3 months ago. Let me show you exactly how much money I've made in 3 months. Here you can see my login. Here's my password. Okay. Here is my name, and I want you to see this here. Look, 309,341 euros. That's 309,341 in my account right now. 309,341 in 4 months. All I do is click a few buttons on my computer for 12 minutes a day, and I make money every single day.
Hi, I'm Carlos Perez and I'm from Valencia. For the last 8 years I worked in telecoms and earned about 23,000 euros a year. About 3 weeks ago I was lucky enough to get a license to join the Spanish beta tester group for the cash loophole software. It didn't cost me anything. It was completely free. I've never tried to make money online before. I'm basically a complete beginner with no skills. Honestly, if I told you how much I made in the last 3 weeks, you couldn't believe me. So that's why I'm gonna log in and show you this on screen. Seriously, don't go anywhere. You need to see this with your own eyes. Look, there you can see my name. This is my personal account. Now check out my balance. Hey, do you see that? I've made exactly 108,920 euros. 108,920 euros in just 3 weeks. The crazy thing is I already withdrew about 50,000 euros. I'm gonna withdraw the rest and use it to buy a 4-bedroom house for my family.
Congratulations! You've been personally selected to watch this private and confidential video. This video isn't available to the general public. In fact, it's only available in 9 countries. If you're able to read this message, congratulations! You're located in one of the 9 qualifying countries. What you're about to discover is highly confidential and shockingly profitable. Under no circumstances must you share this video with anyone. That's rule number 1. Rule number 2 is, put away your credit card. There's nothing to buy here. It's completely free. In fact, today and only today, I'm giving away exactly $50,000 to 50 people located in the 9 qualifying countries. So 50 lucky people will get $1,000 today just for watching this video. This is the 3rd time I've done this since June 2016. It will also be the last time. I'll explain why in a few seconds. The last time I did this, Maureen Wee from Singapore went on to use that $1,000 to make $23,412 in her first week from just 19 minutes a day of clicking a software to exploit a cash loophole in a $3.1 trillion market. Adrian Austin from Atlanta, USA went on to use that $1,000 to make $4,911 in his first day from just 17 minutes of clicking a software to exploit a cash loophole in a $3.1 trillion market. Maria Dreischler from Frankfurt, Germany went on to use that $1,000 to make 209,903 euros in her first month from just 32 minutes a day of clicking a software to exploit a cash loophole in a $3.1 trillion market. Stephen Ferdinand from London, England went on to use that $1,000 to make £198,434 in his first month from just 27 minutes a day of clicking a software to exploit a cash loophole in a $3.1 trillion market. All of these people are part of my private beta testing group and have given me permission to disclose their results. In exactly 4 minutes and 30 seconds, you'll find out if you're one of the 50 lucky people who'll receive $1,000 today and go on to make the kind of money our beta testers did. And all you have to do is click the software exactly as it tells you for a few minutes a day to exploit a secret cash loophole in a $3.1 trillion market. But now I must introduce rule number 3. If you're already making an income of $218,431 a month or more, leave this page immediately. This isn't available to you because, to be frank, you don't need the money. This free opportunity is only for those people who genuinely need the money. Hi, my name's Richard Sellers. I'm a regular 43-year-old guy who used to work as a chef in a small Italian restaurant. I live in Birmingham, England. I've been married for almost 8 years to my wife Mona, and I've got 2 little daughters, Julia and Rebecca. Around 3 years ago, I was working my butt off for a wage of £22,000 a year. With 2 kids to look after and a mortgage to pay, money was really tight. Fast forward to today, and let me show you a screenshot of my personal bank account. I'm not showing you this to brag, but to prove to you that I know how to make money. Lots of money. In fact, let me log into one of my live trading accounts to show you my current balance. As you can see, that's a comfortable 7 figures. Here are my weekly withdrawals from this account. This is the money I withdraw directly to my bank account each week without fail. This account's been independently verified by a third party, as shown in the members area. For the first time ever, you too can make this kind of money faster than you ever thought possible. The great thing about it is that it won't cost you a dime. This is completely free. And even better, it's all done for you. Okay, by now I hope you're questioning this. I hope you're thinking, Richard, this sounds too good to be true. I don't have to pay you a penny to join your private beta tester group, making hundreds of thousands of dollars each month. What's the catch? Well, let me explain it to you. Listen carefully. On 3rd January 2017, my business partner Kevin Wright and I will be releasing our money-making software, the Cash Loophole, worldwide to the general public. In January, licenses for the software will be available in every single country, and each license will be sold for exactly $1,000. Yes, it will cost $1,000 to use our software. Our projected sales for the first week are $1 million, and we expect sales to increase each week until our software is one of the best-selling products on the entire web. I say this with 100% confidence. But Kevin and I need your help to do this. We need to prove to the public that this software will work for a complete beginner. The only way to sell a product online these days is to show real social proof that it actually works. That's why Amazon is worth billions of dollars. So many products on Amazon sell on the back of positive reviews from other users. So today we'll be selecting 50 lucky people across 9 qualifying countries to beta test our software for free. If you're selected, you won't have to pay a penny. You'll get a free lifetime license worth $1,000. If you're not successful, you'll have to wait until January for a license, and then you'll have to pay $1,000. We're only opening this up to 9 countries because we want to limit the international exposure of the software before the launch in January. It'll help us to keep this highly valuable tool secret from the hackers and the slimeball gurus. I hope you're lucky enough to grab a beta tester spot and make money like this in the next 24 hours. Now, as impressive as these numbers are, you might be thinking, Richard, how do I know with 100% certainty that I'm not wasting my time and that this will actually work for me? Before we developed this software, our main challenge was to create something that works for everyone, no matter what their level of experience. It took over $300,000 in development costs and over 2 years and 3 months to get to where we are today. It feels so satisfying to be able to guarantee that as long as you can click 12 times and you have a few spare minutes a day, whenever suits your lifestyle, you can make money with this. Consistent and easy money at the push of a button, over and over again. In fact, even my 84-year-old great-uncle, who doesn't even know how to send an email, can make money with this software. By the way, this doesn't involve internet marketing, Facebook, Forex, Bitcoin, MLM, or any other outdated deadbeat method. Okay, now I'm going to prove this works on a whole new level. So keep on watching, or else you'll hate yourself later. A few weeks ago, I put an ad up on Facebook looking for complete beginners, people like you, to test my software for free. In the ad, I guaranteed that the software would make money. In fact, I was so confident that I made a pay-you-back double guarantee. What that means is, if by any freak occurrence someone actually loses money with my software, I'll pay them back twice what they lose. Guaranteed. Based on past results, I'm actually 100% confident that any beginner who tests my software will make at least $1,000 within minutes of activation. So, as I mentioned, I put the ad up on Facebook a few weeks ago. So far, I've received over 200 replies from people who want to be beta testers. What I'm going to do right now, live on air, is pick 2 people at random from the list of replies. I'm going to call them right now to test the software in the next 5 minutes. It'll be on screen so you can see their results for yourself. So stick around. Whatever you do, don't get distracted over the next 5 minutes. Okay, so let me pick out 2 random names. Oh, by the way, in the ad, I made it clear that I only want replies from people who use Skype and know how to share their screen on Skype. That way, they'll be able to share their screen with us whilst they're using the software. You can see with your own eyes whether they're making money or losing money. Okay, so let's try this guy, David Turner from the United States. He's left his cell number, so let me give him a ring through my Skype.
Hello?
Hi, is this David?
Yeah, who's this?
Hi David, this is Richard Sellers. You replied to my ad on Facebook about testing out my software and left your contact details.
I don't remember doing that. When was this?
Well, I put the ad up a few weeks ago to find beta testers for my software, the cash loophole. You might remember the ad said that you're virtually guaranteed to make money with my software, and if you somehow don't make a profit, I'll pay you back twice what you lost. Do you remember it?
Yeah, I remember it. Am I in? Did I get the software?
You did indeed. Congratulations. You're now officially part of our private beta tester group. You get to use the software for free. Now, I didn't mention this in the ad, but I'll be selling licenses for the software at $1,000 each from 3rd January. So basically, you just got paid $1,000 to get a free license. How does that sound?
That sounds pretty damn awesome.
Excellent! Well, here's the deal, David. Right now, I'm doing a live presentation to a small audience across 9 different countries. My viewers can hear every word you're saying. If you could test the software right now, you'd really be helping my viewers who want to see your results. Do you have 5 minutes to test it out right now and share your results on screen?
Yeah, no problem. I can do that. Are you going to send me the software now, or...?
Yeah, of course. Can you do me a favor and type out your email in Skype? My assistant Rob will email the software over to you right away. Once you get the software, just follow the simple instructions to set it up and start making money with it instantly. I promise you, it's a piece of cake. All you have to do is click exactly where the software tells you to.
That's all I've got to do to make money with it?
Yeah.
This sounds a bit fucking crazy, to be honest with you. But if it really works like you're telling me, I'll give it a shot. Hey, are you sure I won't lose any money?
Oh, it's extremely rare to lose money because the software has a 92.1% success rate. It's taken over 2 years and thousands of trades for us to develop that kind of extreme consistency. But if you do somehow lose even a single cent, I promise to pay you back twice what you lost. Guaranteed. I'd be really shocked if you actually lost money.
All right, sounds good to me.
Perfect. So David, type out your email on Skype and I'll come back to you in exactly 5 minutes to check your results.
All right, will do, man. Sorry, I really shit with names. What's your name again?
No problem. It's Richard. Speak to you very shortly. Bye for now.
Cool. Talk to you in a bit.
Well, it looks like we've got our first beta tester in the bag. We'll come back to David very shortly. Make sure you keep on watching to see how much money he makes. And you'll also find out how you can grab your own free license valued at $1,000 to use the software. Now let's try and get our second and final tester on the line. Let me run the computer again to find a name at random. Okay, it's selected. Julia Kossatz from Munich, Germany. Once again, let me ring her through Skype.
Hello?
Hi, am I speaking to Julia?
Yeah, speaking.
Hi Julia, it's Richard Sellers here, the founder of the Cash Loophole software. Do you remember replying to my Facebook ad looking for beta testers for my software?
Yeah, I remember.
Fantastic, Julia. Do you have 5 minutes right now to test my software?
It only takes 5 minutes.
Actually, setup only takes 1 minute. And then for the next 4 minutes, the software should start working for you and making money. All you need to do is click a few buttons on your computer exactly as it tells you.
Is this real?
100% real.
So it makes me money in 5 minutes. Wow, I don't believe it.
That's completely understandable, Julia. All I ask is that you give it a go. If you remember, I mentioned in my ad that if you lose money, I'll pay you double the amount you lost. That's how confident I am that you will make money with this.
How do I know you'll pay me if I lose money?
Well, right now I'm actually doing a live video presentation across the world. There are people from 9 different countries who can hear you.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yep, they're all waiting to see your results from testing the software in the next 5 minutes. I know you're cynical about it right now. I would be too. But when you discover how much money you'll make in just 5 minutes of using this software, I promise you'll be shocked.
Okay, this sounds a bit weird, but I've got a good feeling about it. Will you send me the software now?
Sure, just type your email into the conversation box on Skype and my assistant Rob will send it over to you right away. Follow the instructions in the email to get set up in under 1 minute. I'll call you again in 5 minutes. I'm going to add another beta tester to our call and ask both of you to share your screens with me on Skype. That way my viewers can see both of your results on this video. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you for agreeing to do this. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Okay, so while David and Julia are setting up the software, let me tell you a bit more about myself. I want you to understand exactly how this software was developed and how it works. As I mentioned, I used to work as a restaurant chef making a pitiful salary, but it wasn't always like this. At the age of 31, I started a small catering business for corporate events here in Birmingham, England. I employed my younger brother Andy as my chief operating officer. He'd been unemployed for 2 years and I wanted to help him out. Business was good and we steadily grew to 12 employees. I was earning enough for a comfortable life, as was my brother. One Tuesday morning in June 2008, my business consultant Kevin called out of the blue and said, "Richard, we need to talk." Those are never words I like to hear. That year we'd hit a bit of a rough patch, so I'd hired a business consultant to bring some fresh ideas. "Richard," he said, "your company is in more trouble than you know. We need to get together ASAP to discuss this." Before I could ask what was wrong, he told me he'd already been in touch with my bank manager and my accountant. "How about we meet at your house tonight? But don't bring your brother along," he said. Confused and worried, I agreed to meet. That night, Kevin, Ian, my bank manager, and Chris, my accountant, sat down with me in my lounge. Normally they were laid-back guys, but tonight they looked deadly serious. Chris pulled out some spreadsheets and various other documents. "Richard," he said, "do you realize how deeply your company's in debt?" My eyes widened. Andy, my brother, was responsible for the day-to-day running of the company. He's someone I would have trusted with my life. Ian, my bank manager, said, "Richard, I've been getting phone calls from Andy asking strange questions about the company accounts. It set alarm bells ringing in my head. Did you know about this line of credit?" Ian pointed to a document with my signature authorizing the loan of a whopping £300,000. That was a huge amount of money for our small business. I would never have agreed to this loan. It turned out my brother had signed it in my name. He'd forged my signature. "Take a look at these expenses," Kevin said, showing me bills for luxury hotel room suites and Michelin-rated restaurants that my brother had charged the company. I felt the colour drain from my face. I was so shocked I was struggling to breathe. My brother, my own flesh and blood, had deceived me. I'd given him a chance to turn around his life after he'd struggled for 2 years to find a job. He was already getting paid handsomely for his role in the business. The next day, with the help of an expert, I managed to get into my brother's office computer. I discovered that he wanted to drain resources and clients from our business into a new shadow corporation he'd created. I was livid, boiling with rage. What had I done to deserve this? His betrayal and foolishness had destroyed the business. Despite my best efforts to salvage the situation, the debt was crippling, and the corporation soon went bust. My life was in ruins. I was struggling desperately for money. I desperately needed to find a job to pay my overdue rent and bills. After a year of rejection, I finally found a job as a chef at a local restaurant. It was grueling work, long hours for barely average pay. Around a year ago, Kevin, the business consultant who discovered my brother's treachery, happened to dine at the restaurant with his wife Emily. It was literally the first time I'd seen him since the business collapsed. He immediately recognized me, and at the end of the night we had a long conversation. I could tell he had a lot of sympathy for me, as he was shocked by how mercilessly my brother had betrayed me. "Richard," he said, "you're way better than this job. You've got a sharp business mind. Your talent's being wasted. If you're interested, I've got an opportunity for you." After seeing Kevin leave the restaurant in his brand new Bentley Continental, I wasn't going to say no to this opportunity. A week later, we met at a downtown cafe to discuss it in more detail. It turns out that Kevin had quit his job as a business consultant and was now a part-time binary options trader. In his own words, it takes him a few minutes and a few clicks a day to use an easy software to make money. At one point, he reached for his laptop and started logging into his bank account. "I'm not showing you this to brag or anything," he said. "It's just so you know I'm not bullshitting you." When he clicked on his account balance, my jaw dropped. "Jesus Christ," I gasped. "That's over £6 million. Fuck me!" That single moment was the turning point of my life. Exactly 8 days later, Kevin emailed me step-by-step instructions to set up his software on my own computer. On the very first day, I repeat, the very first day, I made money like this. Within the first month, I made money like this. And now these are the kind of sums I withdraw every week without fail. I'm living proof of the fact that trading binary options is the quickest way to make $1 million on the internet. But you need a method that actually works, not something that only works for a few days before it starts churning out losing trades. You need something that works day after day without fail. That's exactly what our software does for our private beta tester group. In January, Kevin and I will be selling this software at a license fee of $1,000 each. But today, and only today, we're giving away 50 free licenses to 50 lucky people across 9 countries. To claim your free license, you need to follow the instructions below this video. Hopefully, there are still a few spots available. Okay, so now that you know a bit more about me, it's time to return to our beta testers, David and Julia. By now they should have set up the software and they should be making money. Let me call them on Skype. One moment, please.
Hello?
Hey Julia, it's Richard here again.
Hi, Richard.
Can you hold the line for a second? I'm going to dial David and add him to the call.
Sure, no problem.
Hey, Richard, is that you?
Hey David.
Oh my God, I don't know if I'm seeing things, but I think I just made $1,500.
Oh wow!
You're joking. How do I check what I made?
Julia, you need to be logged into your account to see the results of the trades you made with the software. Remember to click refresh.
Okay, doing that now.
So, David, your results sound awesome. You said you made around $1,500, right?
Yeah, can't believe it.
I know it's only been a few minutes, but those results don't surprise me. You're on Skype, right?
Yeah.
Okay, do you know how to share your screen on Skype?
Yeah, I think so. One sec, let me have a look. Okay, let me try this. Ah, damn, I think I got logged out. Let me log in again.
That's perfect, David. I'm seeing this perfectly clear. Julia, can you see this?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, David, can you do me a favor and zoom in on your account balance so we can see it more easily on the screen?
Okay, let me try and zoom in here. Are you seeing this?
Oh yeah, it's coming through nice and clear. Congratulations, you just made the easiest money of your life in around 5 minutes.
Wow.
Honestly, I still can't believe it. This is just insane shit.
How did you find setting up the software and placing the trades?
Piece of cake. Really easy. I was guided through everything. All I had to do was, follow the steps and click a few times.
That's what I like to hear. Can you scroll to the bottom of the page so we can see the individual trades you made?
Yeah, sure.
If you could zoom in again, that'd be perfect.
You see those trades?
Oh, wow, that's incredible.
Richard, I get to keep this money, right?
Oh yeah, it's 100% yours. All you need to do is enter your payment info in the account and you can withdraw it weekly, straight into your bank account.
Damn, it takes me a couple of weeks of working my ass off to make this kind of money, man. I just made this in 5 minutes.
That's the beauty of this software, my friend.
Thank you, Richard. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome. Now let's see how Julia's getting on. Julia, are you still there?
Can you see my screen too?
I can't see it. Could you try again?
How about now?
Got it.
All right, logging in now.
Okay, so when you log in, go right to the top of the page and then zoom in for me. That's where you'll see your account balance, just like we saw on David's page.
Okay, doing that now. Oh my
shit.
God!
Wow!
Is that the money I made? I can put it in my bank account?
It's 100% yours to keep. Incredible, isn't it? Can you see that your results are very similar to David's?
Yeah, why is that?
That's because you both set up the software around the same time. I think David had an extra minute, which is why his balance is slightly higher.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
It proves how consistent the software is. It works just as well for one person as it does for another.
This is incredible. One of the most amazing things I've ever seen. Thank you so much for this.
You're welcome. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave you to it. No doubt you're going to have a lot of fun making money with this over the coming days. Thanks again for taking part in this live experiment, and I'll call you soon to find out how you're getting on.
Richard, thank you so much for this. I don't know what to say. This is so kind of you.
Yeah, thanks again, Richard. I'm just so glad you picked me.
You're really welcome, guys. Thanks again for taking part, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. I hope by now you can see the true power of my software. It's simple, it's fast, and it literally requires no knowledge or experience. It just needs to be plugged in. It's so easy, it's impossible for you to fail. My software's proven to generate profit like this each month for complete beginners. Those are real results independently verified by a third party. All you need to do is click a button up or down, exactly like my software tells you to. That's it. As long as you have a computer or a mobile phone, this will work for you, guaranteed. I guarantee you've never seen anything like this before. It's completely new and unseen. It's got nothing to do with selling any products or being an internet marketer or endless hours of learning about trading the financial markets. You just saw how two complete newbies got set up and started making money in just over 5 minutes. You will literally start making money 5 minutes from now. How exciting is that? If you download my software, you will make money. The real question is, how much? The next thing we discuss is the most important part of the video. Right now, you're so close to making money like this in the next 24 hours. The feeling you get when you realize you made more money in one day than you did in 6 months at your old job is incredible. Trust me. It's not fair that I get to experience this every day and you don't. I think you deserve better than lies, vague promises and crappy software that isn't worth the grime on the bottom of my shoes. That's what you got from everybody else, and look where it's got you. So what I'm going to do is this. Finally, put my money where my mouth is and make the following promise to you. Download my software today and start making money in minutes. Within 2 weeks, you can make enough to feel confident about quitting your job. Within 30 days, you can make enough to pay off a mortgage or buy a brand new car. Remember, not everyone is getting this opportunity. This is not available to the public. You are personally invited to join a small group of beta testers from only 9 countries. Once my group runs out of spots, it's over. You'll simply be unable to get in. This is your one shot. So please do not ignore this and let this opportunity die. If any part of you wants to make money, you should be really excited right now. I want to help you. Sign up right now. You've got nothing to lose. This is 100% guaranteed to work. All you need to do is sign up below and follow the instructions on the next page. You need to act now. Like I said, we've only got a limited number of licenses to give out, then it's over. Don't be mistaken, this is it. This is the only chance you'll ever get to start making money online today with our software. With absolutely no risk on your end, there's no reason not to do it. Follow the instructions below and secure your spot. I have a members-only message for you waiting on the other side. Something you won't want to miss. Time for the big money. Time to get rich. So get your information ready. Make sure to sign up below this video. Do it right now. Don't wait a second longer. I'll see you on the next page.